What's up, everyone? Low Country Bourbon Guy here. Another daily bit from the barrel. I haven't done a video in a while because I have been busy with the Central Florida Bourbon Guy, working on our Brotherhood and Valor Spirit Company label that is going to be released very soon. So I was at the local Burnt Church Distillery this week, and one of the bartenders there said, "Hey, aren't you the Low Country Bourbon Guy, the guy that does all the bourbon videos?" She goes, "I haven't seen one done in a while." And I said, "Well, we've been busy." But she reminded me that I got to get back to doing some of these videos, not every day, but every couple of days. And of course, as we start to put out our own Magic Brown Water, I'm going to start doing more videos on our stuff and less videos on everybody else's stuff. Not that I don't appreciate all these other bottles, but there comes a time where you go through your whole collection and you are out of bottles. But I do have a new one here today in front of me. Quick little take on Basil Hayden, the Toasted Barrel. I have always seen this, but never tried it. And I can tell you right now, I've never been a Basil Hayden fan, the regular Basil Hayden that has been out for a very long time. But if you know anything about Jim Beam, you know, this is another Jim Beam product. And what I think I like about this bottle the most, before I even get into tasting it, is just the design. It gives me some cool concept ideas. I kind of call this like a brass belt buckle around the bottle. It's a pretty cool idea, right? This is their toasted version. Interestingly, with this Basil Hayden, I get a lot of the caramelized vanilla, brown sugars, those creamy, smooth kind of flavors. But I'm not going to go too much into the profile. But what's interesting is that they use brown rice in the mash bill. Remember, there's always a primary grain. We all know it has to be corn. They use right around 63% corn, 27% brown rice, and the rest is malted barley. So their secondary grain, brown rice. It's pretty cool. This is really easy to sip. It's really easy to drink. And I got to give a shout out. I don't know if he's on Instagram or not, but Mike and Ginger Ashford, I posted a couple of pictures the other night. I think it was last Friday. They did a amazing bourbon tasting at their house here in Hilton Head, and I got to tell you, I've been to a lot of bourbon tastings, and I'm getting ready to go to another one on Saturday. Mike, Ginger, you guys knocked it out of the park. Everything was great, from the food, the company. We tasted a bunch of bottles, and everybody walked away with the bottle. And guess what I walked away with? A bottle that I didn't have in my collection. So again, Basil Hayden toasted, smooth, really easy to sip. Again, sweet caramel finish. Lots of good notes on here. You know, 80% proof, so it's a lighter version, but I like it. It's a favorite, and I like the fact that I have it in my collection. But anyways, as always, thanks for following the Low Country Bourbon Guy with another daily bit from the barrel.